Morning, Anna. I get to plant right next to the yard this morning. I took a couple of days off from the camera just because we had so much going on here. And sometimes carrying a camera around is just an extra thing to think about all day long while I'm doing my main job. I'll let this thing warm up for a minute. We are down to hopefully 3 days of planting left or so. We're around 500 and some acres, but there's a good amount of road time in there. So we got a little bit here at home, a couple pieces down the road, and then we gotta go a ways. By a ways, I mean like 15 miles. That's as far away as we really go. Getting skinnier punch now. Yeah. These little teeth on the rock picker, they're replaceable. They just go in with a roll pin in here. We lose, I don't know, average maybe one a year. And they're built for that, so it isn't a big deal. We keep extras on hand. Yeah, that'll get it out.
Is there a top and bottom, or are they the same?
No, it's easy to tell.
Okay. I think that was pretty good onyx and all set right away.
Yeah. I don't want to smash the top of that. There we go, huh?
Yeah.
Rock picker's going. Planter's gonna be going in a minute. Onyx will be out in a bit. Him and Dad will handle the field cultivator and the rock picking. They're about 200 acres ahead of me right now. Farmers Business Network was created by farmers to put farmers first. So join me and tens of thousands of other farmers over at FBN.com, where it's free to become a member. You can get access to their digital insight system. You can get transparent pricing on things like seed, chemical, and animal health, and you can get instant approval for things like ag financing and marketing premiums. Again, it's free to become a member, so join me and everybody else over at FBN.com. Well, that was a quick 50 acres. Knocked that out right away. Now we're gonna need some seed, and we're gonna switch fields here. There you can see, there's our antique Roundup or glyphosate right there. Old row cultivator. And that's a windrower for kidney beans. We haven't used it in a while. I know that I need seed. I've got to be very close to being out of seed, and it's just easiest to do it in the yard. And it's easiest to do it with the planter unfolded, because then I can lower it, and then the auger on the seed tender doesn't have quite so much angle. It just flows better. I just checked in the tanks, and there's a lot more left than what I thought there would be, and we're switching varieties. So I'm not positive we want to fill it yet. Either way, we got to put seed in the tender. We've got 3 days here before it sounds like we're going to end up with a few days of rain. So we're going to try and finish up before that rain. There's been a ton of heat. It's been great. A lot of wind, a lot of heat. We're drying out fast. But if we can get stuff planted before that rain, that would be ideal. Need to do a little bit of seed inventory here since we're getting down there and figure out what varieties I want on what acres. Some varieties do better on dry, sandier soil, which we have some left, and some do better on a really heavy clay, sticky, wet soil, which we have some of that left as well. We have a crop plan here from our agronomist with a lot of notes about what they see certain varieties do for certain areas. You know, some are better for white mold, which is a problem in this area in certain fields. Some are better with iron chlorosis deficiency or IDC. Some are better with soybean nematodes. So I'm just trying to figure out where is going to be the best placement for all these. Science, you know, it's like it's science-y stuff. Slight change of plans here. Dad just got back with the roller. They're gonna fuel that up, and Onyx is gonna take off. We are going to actually dump the few units that are left in here, and then we're going to put a different variety in here because we have a white mold issue on the field we're going to next, and we've got a very specific seed that's really good at that. Hey, found my screwdriver. Not a bad spot to keep that. Anyway, we've got a specific variety that's going to be really good at fighting white mold, so we're going to plant that variety and cut the population back. That's a big reason why we plant wide 30-inch rows here. It's because our heavy soils just happen to hold a lot of moisture, and some soybeans just can't fight that mold back if you get a wet summer. We have really high humidities, and that keeps the leaves really wet on the plants, and that's what allows that mold to set in. With this change of plans, I need to fold the planter up again because it's much easier to dump the planter with the wings folded up the way we do it. So here's our empty tote for now. We haven't tried this in a long while, but I swear we've done this before, and it's a little uncomfortable, but it sure is faster. Especially with our current seed plan where we want one seed in the planter and two different ones in the tender. Are you up as high as it goes? Can you go up like that much and then start to level it out a little? Keep coming. It's nice and windy, so the talc swirls everywhere. Are you guys okay? That was a no-brainer. That was considerably quicker than going through the seed tender and then into the planter. It's just, it feels a little sketchy, but this is lighter seed, which helps a lot. Then the skid loader isn't so teeter-tottery. Okay, level them out. You're good, level out. Okay, go, can you go up?
That's as high as I can go now.
Okay, stop. Tilt them back again a hair. Quick and easy. I tell you what, I am ready for graphite season to be done with. Graphite in the wind is...
Run two of the 1.0s in front.
Yeah.
For most persons and one
09 in the back, yeah.
And that'll finish persons.
Yep.
And then Pocket Lake will figure out what we want to do there.
Yep, that works. Time to change our variety here. I'm gonna have to create a new one. This is a 1624E. And our field. All right, let's get out of here. I better put some fuel in. I'm about a half a tank. That's probably about what it's gonna take me. I better put it in. Thunder Creek is faster than the normal barrel. And it's already lunchtime and I'm out of patience for the day, so we're gonna do it the quick way. Thunder. Never mind. Thunder's empty. Now I'm really out of patience. And it looks like there's a line at the pumps. Oh, you can just continue laying in the shade ditch. I just came to pet you. I'm not gonna drive the Ranger. Just wanted to pet you while the tractor fuels up. It's so bloody hot. It is actually, it's gotta be 80 something, but it's dry and windy. So it's hot, but it's not scorching. We got baby corn coming up pretty much every field now. 2/3 of our corn we got in at least a week earlier than average, and it's had above normal heat. We got some good rains in there. The wind hurts it a little bit right now, but not terrible. We get some rain here at the end of this week like we're supposed to. I gotta turn this direction. Gotta pay attention to what I'm doing here so I don't hold up traffic. As I was saying, if things continue the way they're supposed to, we've got a good start to this year's crop. Big boy is hungry. Where's my sandwiches? Bison and cheese. Tastes like America.
As of Friday's close, the private groups believe that the funds were net short.
Time for a pit stop. It's still hot out here. Anybody in the restroom? Before I climb back in here, I'm gonna stretch my legs and show you guys the rock pile that all of these clean rocks here were picked off of this field this morning. 126 acre field right here. And Dad picked these with the rock picker this morning. This is just not even our worst field for rocks, not even close actually. This is pretty average, this field here. The frost brings them up, the tillage brings them up, they just keep coming year after year. I'm seeing a lot of comments lately about the rocks. Some people just don't understand it. Some people think that we're lazy and we've never picked rocks in our fields before. We just keep producing them. And some of the old timers think that we should be out there picking rocks by hand. Well, you tell me how many of these rocks you'd want to pick by hand. Now that one's been there a while, but look at that, that's cool. Somebody tell me what's going on there to create that. That's really cool. And it's for sale. Whoa, look at that one. That's a really unique one. Some seed just plants so much nicer than other seeds. It's unreal. Sometimes you're pulling your hair out trying to get 98.5%. Other times I'm at 99.8, 99.7 constantly with this seed. That is 99.8% accuracy with 130,000 seeds being planted per acre at right now 55 acres per hour when I'm moving at 7.8 miles per hour. Yes, I can drive 10 and it's just as accurate. I just don't like going 10 all the time. The farmers out there know what I'm saying. 10 miles an hour in any tractor just feels crazy. It's fast. It's like, you know how when you're at Circuit of the Americas in a Formula One car, it's like that. Pretty much exactly like that. I'm out of seed and we're short on humans. So I'm gonna take Dad's pickup and go get the seed truck, which is just a mile away. This field has an area in it where it gets really bad iron deficiency chlorosis. That's the thing that affects soybeans. It gets bad in the center of this field, so we've got a special specific variety here that handles that really well. So we're going to plant that through the middle of this field. It's about a 2,000 pound box of 40 units of seed, so I'm going to put 1,000 pounds in each side. Should be pretty close to even on each. Well, this is weird. Found a couple of artifacts right next to the approach. Put them in here with the rest of our collection. An artifact here and there is not unusual, but 2 in one pit stop? That's a lot. That's excessive. I'm finishing my last round on persons now. Do you want me to just fold up out of here and head north and come right to Pocket Lake?
Do you have enough fuel? Yeah, you sure could.
I've got enough. I guess I've got enough. I'm sure for tomorrow, but I don't know. I don't know if I've got enough to finish the shooting park as well. So maybe I better go fuel up on the way.
Yeah, I think that'd probably be okay.
Since we've got a fair amount of road time, it's not gonna take me any more time really to swing by home here and fuel up, just to make dang sure we got enough fuel to finish everything off while we're up the road. Oh, look at him. Look at him. You're lucky I don't have my cane with that I keep right there some days. I'd throw that cane right at you. Drives me nuts.
Right now, but